Hello people of Gensokyo, this is Seija playing Touhou Lost Branch of Legends, and today we're going back to Vanilla Lost Branch. Kinda felt like I wanted to do some Cirno A runs here. I did have I did a practice run first, and just to get used to the character again, and then I attempted to record. This is my second attempt because kinda died to 3 Fairies of Light with 99 out of 100 power on my spell card. So hopefully that won't repeat itself. But yeah, kinda hoping this one goes better. And yeah, just wanted to do some more vanilla runs before we get back to the other sides of the modded characters. So yeah, we have Cirno here. Sponsor is an option as always. However, with low money characters like Cirno and Rainbow, I do like trade a lot. We could do a recall, like Cirno has a lot of very powerful uncommons. Like if we got a Blizzard off of this, that would be incredible. But yeah, random rare exhibit is generally one of her stronger options in my opinion. So let's just go ahead and pick up trade here, and we get Soul Torch, so that is a very good defensive option, which leads me to think I am going to go for the elite here. Actually, seeing as there's a triple combat path for an elite, definitely going to pick up the top path here. Yeah, we just get to take a hit for free on each combat, so that's very good. Yeah. Okay, so let's Ice Wing here, so we can maybe find our Icelands, and even if we don't find our Icelands, it's mana, so we can play a shoot. Yeah, just play a shoot then. This is full block. We're not apply Cold to this one. Yep. So this one's going to most likely die to Icelands, and so let's leave this one low. And pop the Fluffy. Yeah, we just get to... Actually, considering this, I think I'm gonna Iceland the one that's low. And just boundary, so we can take less damage. Kind of unfortunate we didn't draw our Ice Shot, otherwise we could have gotten 2 down. But yeah, the frail actually means we're... Oh, I didn't even need to lock. I guess it doesn't matter since I did like spend all the cards in my hand anyway. So if I go full damage here, he has 19, this is 13, 17, so not good enough, huh? Okay then, I guess I'm just, locking, popping the Fluffy, and damaging the bottom one. And next turn, they're both at 5 HP. Shouldn't be too complicated to kill them. Yeah, we kill the top one. Free shot and boundary for block. And we guarantee a kill on this one next turn off of the gold damage. So yeah, we don't even need to play any cards, we just end turn immediately. And it dies. Okay, so Swift Cool and Ice Barrier here are 2 decent defensive cards. Swift Cool though is like putting the 3 topmost blue cards from the draw pile into the hand actually tends to be like a cost rather than a benefit decently often. Like at this point, you give me 3 blue cards when I only have 2 mana, and I can't really play them, and then I have to go through my entire deck again to get back to my good cards. Meanwhile, Ice Barrier is just a very solid defensive option with a pretty good upgrade. So yeah, just picking this up here. Absolutely not going for a field movement though. Just picks up these small ones and Icelands, which I'm not interested in. So yeah, Ice Barrier here, very solid. Okay, so free shot and boundary here is full block. With the shoot, removing Grace. And with gold, next turn this is basically guaranteed to die, because we're gonna Ice Lance it if we don't draw it naturally off of the Ice Wing. But we do draw it naturally. And actually going to survive, because I do want to Ice Barrier here. And I don't feel like spending the Ice Wing just to deal 2 damage. We just kill it with a shoot next turn. We have the protections if we're getting attacked, so... Plus that way we can actually, you know, keep the Ice Wing in case we wanna draw an extra card on this cycle, since if we draw like the garbage, the junk, we get to just Ice Wing for an actually decent card. We just kill this one here. Sadly, the crow here is going to get grace rather than attack us, because we didn't have a lot of defense, so getting attacked wasn't going to be a problem. This turn is just dealing as much damage as possible. And next turn we're guaranteed to get the free shot. If not, you know, from the draw, we could have just fished it out with Ice Wing. And any damage at all will kill the crow after the cold, and we have an ice shot on the newspaper there. We just newspaper, and it dies on its own. Cool entrance, Frost Refraction, Flash of Spring. I do like cool entrance if I have teammates. Like if I had a Letty or something, this would be really good. However, Frost Refraction here is very solid, and we do have Ice Barrier, so we can just stack up a ton of Ice Armor, and that can just be our defense engine for pretty much the rest of the run. Even more if we find like a Frozen Matrix. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to use the Ice Wing here, but I do get to full block and set up a ton of Frost Armor. I want to have the Freeze Shot on future turns, so I'll just draw the Ice Shot. And yeah, just 16 Frost Armor. It's very hard for the Fairy to get through. So we just deal damage. Getting block actually doesn't do anything, because like, the Frost Armor goes down when we are attacked, not when it suffers damage like the barrier does. So yeah, gaining block to protect your barrier is worth it, but protecting your Ice Armor is not really a thing. But you know, just in case. Get the gold of the free shot, and hopefully, yeah, we do draw Icelands here. And just leave the Fairy at 1 HP, gain some more Frost Armor. And we're drawing double Ice Shot now, so this is a kill. Even if we drew nothing else, but you know, also draw Icelands on top of that. So our build's looking more defensive than really like playing a lot of cards into like with Icelands and stuff. So the only card that is actually interesting to me here is like On Thing Ice. But I prefer this on builds for Ice Dance and builds that reward playing cantrips and stuff. So without the upgrade, I'm not actually sure I'll pick it up, because I do want to upgrade my Ice Barrier next chance I have. So my next upgrade is already spoken for. Which means that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip here. I would have picked On Thing Ice if we had like something that goes off of, works off of cantrips and stuff, but in this case, no such thing. We'll get to Ice Barrier here, which is going to be very good for next turn. Just have 13 block, free gotten, I guess. And this turn we get to just Perfect Freeze. I don't want to fuck around with Ring, honestly. She is one of like very dangerous if you don't kill her pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna, you know, spell card, game block here, and pop all the damage I can on her. Maybe we could have saved our spell card if like if we got lucky during the combat. But that is an easy way to just lose the RAM very quickly, risking it when you don't really have to. Spellcard's there to use it, and Act 1 is when you use it the most anyway, so you know, saving it just feels like a fool's errand. Still saving the Ice Wing, as you know, we do get to apply Cold now, so next turn it's gonna get us the Ice Lance if we don't draw naturally. As mentioned. And this is quite a lot of damage, followed up by double Ice Shot. We did technically waste the mana game portion, but you know, we have a 6 HP ring. And this is... Can I wait a bit? Yeah. I have enough defense actually, but I don't feel bad about just fully blocking here. And yeah, don't really like to stall just forever, but for like a couple of turns specifically, just so she can summon her things and then we can finish her off next turn. Well, I'm fine with that. We're guaranteed to draw damage next turn, so we can just pass. And this is like a chunk of extra power, so we can get back to having this spell card a lot faster. So yeah, ring here gets us up to 66, and for waiting we got 11 power, so yeah, pretty worth it. And we even got a Peak Cap, which is a very good rare exhibit. Second rare exhibit of the run. Very solid ones in my opinion, like both of them a lot. This 6 cards per turn is great to have, just for free there. And we get Yummy Fruit Freezes, Diamond Breath, Panoramic Shots. You know, with more card draw, or having a combo-ish card gets a lot better. Because, you know, we're more likely to see Cold Appliers and Diamond Breath on the same hand. Right now, we don't really have a lot of Cold though, but I think picking this speculatively is fine. Because, you know, it goes well with what we have so far. And Cirno really likes Cold cards anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up Diamond Breath here. There's for Sakuya, Reimu, Marisa. The one that scales the fastest is Reimu. Yeah, Marisa and Sakuya are probably not big issues, thanks to just us stacking a ton of Frost Armor. Actually, Marisa has her Grace, and we don't really have like solid damage that goes through Grace yet. Plus, she does put a lot of stuff on her deck. So maybe I just pick Sakuya here. Yeah, I kind of wanted to, you know, pick random so we could get closer to the spell card. I mean, guarantee it. But Sakuya here just feels a lot easier than any of the others. She does go through her Frost Armor quite a bit faster because she has several multi-attacks, but I feel like that's fine. Her gimmick is the one that bothers us the least in my opinion. Yeah, let's go here, and if we get like an oh, we have to decide between Shop and Gap quite a bit earlier, huh? Still, this is the path that gives us the most choices, or at the very least, I'm starting with the enemy here. Okay, so yeah, this is just Ice Barrier. Set up for next turn, deal some damage. And this gets us full block. Keep hurting the top enemy. And yeah, we should be able to kill this like next turn. Yep. Actually, just doing this here gets us full block, and the cold is going to deal most of its HP. And next turn, like, we either get Ice Shot or Diamond Breath, and it's dead. And if we don't get either of them, we can just Ice Wind to find them. So we're guaranteed to kill the top orb anyway, and we get to keep our things. Yeah, just Diamond Breath here. I'm just gonna pass. Could like grab a card to be more efficient with our mana, because we did waste like 6 mana. But I'd rather just keep it for a possible like emergency if we don't draw any good cards at some point or something. But yeah, this combat just seems like a wing at this point. I'll probably use it here if we don't find Islands, but we do. And this is just lethal damage, thanks to the cold. So yeah, that was another free combat. Don't think I'm picking up another lance. Really need some cold appliers. None of these are cold appliers. With Diamond Breath here giving us extra mana, maybe I feel like picking up Eruption, because we don't have any AoE. Yeah, this could help. It isn't like the perfect card here, but you know. I'm definitely not picking either of these, like they both require cold and we don't really have enough cold yet. But Melancholy here could be AoE on the early encounters where we might need it. And it's not the worst card ever, so yeah. Okay, as usual, just picking up Kagaro's Exhibit. Drinking tea, grants us 50 power now. Okay, so we are going to go to the Elite without spell card, because I'm definitely not resting when I'm at full HP. But we do have, you know, upgraded Ice Barrier, which is going to be a Tongue of Walk. And if we have someone like the 3 fairies, that might be a problem, but we at least have the AoE card now. And Aja should be very easy with our Massive Ice Barrier, and just Gold and Islands for accuracy. So yeah, ideally we want to find Aya, but if it's the 3 fairies of light, we shouldn't be totally screwed. And we do get Aya, so no issues there. Okay, so you just get rid of the Wolfer here. I can probably guarantee the free shot next turn, so I'm very tempted to just attack here. Now let's go ahead and do this. That way she starts attacking us. I could have waited until I had like the Ice Barrier up, but I want to apply Cold to her if I can. Sadly we do draw the Islands here though, so not going to be able to combo those two. And in fact, considering that, actually just gonna go Ice Barrier here. And I get just a ton of Frost Armor, Frost Refraction for a bit more, and Full Block, and just Islands for some damage. And this turn we'll get the free shot, be able to Full Block, apply Cold, and maybe next turn we'll actually get our, you know, our Islands. Yep, that's nice. And since he's not attacking, we get to just boom Mar the Grace. I shot for 10 damage. Yeah, this combat is probably going to be rather slow, because we're relying mostly on Islands plus free shot for damage. But, you know, that hopefully won't be an issue or anything. Let's see what we draw first. Just a boom boom. So I guess I'll just, you know, got some more armor, get rid of newspaper. We drew the free shot and the Athlons together again, which is a shame. But both of them are the foundation of our damage. I'm just gonna use them both. Not gonna bother using our attacks because she still has 1 grace and I can't use both of them. She's getting closer and closer to dying though. 35 HP is not much. Although she does start with the specials. That could be dangerous. Okay, I do want to draw here. The Frost Refraction is great. I could have done some damage, but Frost Refraction gets me some more Frost Armor, and also gets us full block for this turn. So no real reason to do that. These seem to be stacked together. Yeah, this isn't just Iceland's free shot. Yeah, at this point, if we draw like several attacks, we can probably just deal even a little bit of damage. Because our ice armor is like our frost armor is running very low, but so is her HP, and we still have Assault Arch up. So yeah, at this point, just focusing on killing her seems fine. Well, I guess we can save it here, considering we only have the 3 2-mana attacks, so we can't get through the grace anyway. Yeah, as soon as we can deal damage, we're just going to go ahead and do that, because we have our Soul Torch for protection still. Yeah, this is actually a kill. Even if we didn't have the triple attack, free shot here would have applied Cold and kill her. And that's 0 damage Seija. Would have been like a bit harder if we had the fairies, but this was free combat, and the fairies wouldn't have been extremely hard, hopefully. So, okay, so either second Ice Bear or Frozen Throne. Frozen Throne could be the frost, or like the consistent frost source we were looking for. And we already have a lot of frost armor. We have Diamond Breath here, so having a reliable frost is very good with it. I think this is gonna be Frozen Throne, and I'm probably gonna upgrade that at the gap at the latest, since that seems to be our most urgent upgrade here. The only urgent one, really. Frost Refraction would be nice, but not urgent. Yep, this just seems like a Frozen Throne. Plus, if I go for more Frost Armor, I'd rather have it in the form of like a Frozen Matrix, so Raise and Supply. As usual, the first one is his high-tech glasses, so we can go to Act 4. And we don't really have the money for another shop, although we do have Portal Gang here. So we could just maybe find cheaper cards. Is there any path where we have an event and then the choice? No. We have to choose either shop or Gap now. I guess if I go Gap, I can upgrade both of them before the boss. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do probably double combat, since you know we've been doing very well on combats with our Soul Torch and under decent defense cards. Let's see if I can get Melancholy here. Yep. Okay, so this pops every Fluffy on the board, which means the combat should be a lot easier afterwards. I am going to be taking at least some damage here. So the 8 one's attacking last, so this is 14. Is there any way? Oh, Freeze Shot is my only block card, I guess. So no, there's no way I can actually protect the Freeze Shot. I mean the Soul Torch. So yeah, gonna probably just block Kadama here. This is going to pop Soul Torch, take 8 damage. But afterwards, we should be mostly okay. I could Frozen Throne. That'd be like 6 more damage now, but guaranteed that we don't take any damage for the rest of the combat, pretty much. No need for that, honestly. And this is the only thing that actually deals any noticeable damage here. Actually should plus Iceland's was more damage. My bad. Not a noticeable difference, because this would have leaped anyway, but still a mistake. Might have been relevant this turn or something. This is just Ice Barrier and Protection this turn. We'll be taking a slight amount of damage, but we're getting a lot of frost armor, so probably fine. Yeah, we take 3. But now we already have the frost armor set up. Sure, no damage here though. Guess I'll just go ahead and full block this turn. 37 for 28, that's fine then. And get the book armor lower here. Get them all lower, so maybe I like next Melancholy either kills them or just leaves them on no HP basically. Yeah, this is 5 on all. Okay, and freeze shot here both kills one of them and also gives me enough mana for the Wolfer and fully blocks. Not gives me, like leaves me enough mana. Christ, 22 damage from a single one. Okay, so do we have enough damage to kill it maybe? 7 plus 6, 4, that's 17. Not really. So I guess I'll just get rid of this one to not take the extra damage. Block as much as I can. And blue was blue frail or weaken? I think it's weaken, right? Hopefully it's weaken. Because if it's frail, I did want to kill it so it wasn't frail next turn. But if it's weakening, I'm probably gonna be weak for the rest of the combat anyway. Yeah, let's just go ahead and nice shot here. Yeah, it was weakening. Yeah, this kills the bottom one, hurts the block Kadama, and we finally finish it off. Actually took like 16 damage that combat. But yeah, 5 Kadamas is very rough. And we don't really have amazing AoE, just the eruption here. So mostly defensive cold build. We do have like Diamond Breath, Frozen Throne now, so the On-Thing Ice could have been slightly more interesting. But I still think none of these are super interesting. Plus, if I get On-Thing Ice, I generally like to upgrade it, and right now these two are slated for upgrades already, so whatever. Let's skip. If I saw pre-upgraded On-Thing Ice, I would have 100% taken it, but you know, can't happen in Act 1. Really want to upgrade the Frozen Throne. It's looking kind of unplayable without the upgrade. Well, this is full block for now. Hopefully no triple attack on this turn. I basically summoned the triple attack by mentioning something, didn't I? So let's go ahead and try to find the ice armor. Frost Refraction will have to do. Is free shot, Frost Refraction, and Leafy Protection. And I believe that is full block, because this one's doing 11 rather than 12 like the others. And it will, you know, apply cold to the top one. So maybe we'll get started on killing that one. But yeah, any turn where all 3 of them are attacking you and you can take no damage, that is going to be great, because you're progressing the fight by simply reducing the amount of lock-on you have. Yeah, this is just a free attack that generates mana here. And this is a kill, thanks to the cold. And let's go ahead and set up the ice barrier. Okay, not getting attacked this turn. Which, seeing all our defense here, that's kind of a shame. So let's just set up more frost armor and attack the one in the back. Since this one's gaining grace and we're unlikely to kill it anytime soon. Let's see what we draw first. Okay, so I'm definitely playing at the very least Leafy here. This is 32 damage. So I guess I'll just play another Leafy rather than the Wolfer. As I mentioned before, we're losing Frost Armor, but we're also losing Lock On. So that is, in a way, already progressing the fight. Let's go ahead and Diamond Breath and shoot to get rid of one. Set up more Frost Armor. And at this point, I'm not really scared of the fight anymore. Yeah, we can just literally play nothing and still get rid of, like, still take no damage. If I have the kill though, I'll probably not kill it yet, so yeah, this is what I wanted to get, the Wolfer here. And now we draw, see if we can find Icelands. We can actually, that's great. And the bat is dead, perfect. So yeah, that was a very scary fight, but in the end it actually went perfectly. Cool entrance would have been great if we actually had any teammates. One thing Ice keeps stunting me. Honestly, kinda lets us find like the barrier on the Frozen Throne faster. Technically, like, it also screws you over a bit because it's a card you can get off of the Ice Wing instead of those. But it is like card selection in a way. And maybe we can just upgrade that instead of Rough Refraction. This isn't urgent, as I mentioned. It is nice but not urgent. So maybe we just go for the card draw rather than the defense, because we already have a ton of defense. Screw it, I'm picking up One Thing Ice. Hopefully I won't regret it. Absolutely upgrading Frozen Throne though, first things first. That is our absolute priority. And we're very likely to spend the spell card here rather than on Sakuya, because honestly I'm more scared of the 3 fairies than Sakuya. Okay, so let's see if, let's see if I can just get, Icelands here. That's what I was looking for. Diamond Breath would have also been fine. Yeah, we just get to perfect freeze here. Islands on start. And Melancholy. The Colt will now finish her off. So we just go ahead and let's see. If I get the Ice Bear, I can already set it up. Otherwise, I'll just not Ice Bear. I'm just going to draw this, so I don't draw anything I might want to keep for next turn. And just do the original plan anyway. So yeah, Star here is going to die. Sun is going to get hit by Cold again. And Luna's just slowing the fight down a bit, but you know, this fight is pretty much over already. Because the mana gain is not contingent on actually hitting the attack, so this is +1 mana. And I get to just do this. And Frozen Throne. And yeah, doesn't really matter, like, I was gonna shoot, spending the Ice Bullet changes nothing, because I'm gonna get one for free regardless, so. And this is already a kill because of the cold, so I just gain some more Frost Armor and hit Luna. And next turn, Luna should be a very easy kill now. Yeah, just Ice Bullet, Diamond Breath. And let's go ahead and just finish her off so the sunlight doesn't even pop, not that it mattered with the block. Inchline's Wall. See, if I had this last time, I wouldn't have picked up the One Thing Ice. Okay, Fairy on Ice is very, very solid, but it is also another card I like to have upgraded and not unupgraded. It isn't uncommon, so picking it up now means we're guaranteeing we have it rather than waiting. And the ice wings are good to look for stronger cards, which is very tempting, honestly. Yeah, like immediately just making me regret picking up something ice here. Not like a lot, but I wanted upgraded, and now I'm probably going to pick this up and upgrade this, so yeah. Upgrade Fairy Eyes here. Both the Ice Wing and the Grace are just very, very solid, so... Okay, and look, this is almost full block. Well, she is like multi-attacking, so the Grace isn't quite as valuable. But I'm still only taking like 2 damage here. 2 off of the perfect freeze, I just noticed. Oh, she pops the Soul Torch anyway, huh? Forgot about that. Okay, so having Diamond Breath here, I'm really interested to see if I can find my Frozen Throne. I am going to pick this up because it's a blue card, so it won't show up on the next Ice Wing. And we find the throne. Which means we can go ahead and Ice Bullet. Ah, I forgot about the Silver Lockdown. God damn it. Oh well, took 10 free damage, I guess. Yeah, this gains us mana. We just set up our Frost Armor entirely here. And we have 20 Frost Armor, which is going to be huge for pretty much the rest of the entire fight. And yeah, seeing our current hand is actually gonna be even better because, I have a ton of block, so I guess I get to just get rid of these now. Does take down our Frost Armor, but, better than having these statuses in the deck, I guess. And she frails us, but we don't really care because most of our blocking is in Frost. And we can go ahead and Fairy on Ice here. Yeah. Pick up the Ice Wing. Grace on the Silver Lockdown. And just, Ice Bullet, Ice Lance. And, just shoot just because. And we'll only be taking like 3 damage here. Okay, we could get Diamond Breath or Eruption from this. Yeah, Diamond Breath here. So Ice Bullet into Diamond. And now we just generate some block. And since she's not attacking, we play a couple of extra cards. So we can pop the Lockdown. And we can deal damage, obviously. Okay, so first spell card. I am going to Eruption to see if I draw anything else. Leafy Protection here is good. We get to just 3-shot. Boundary leaves me taking 1 damage. But ideally 11. So yeah, I'm actually going to do Boundary rather than the Protection, I guess. So I can deal 2 damage plus the cold. So 3 cards for the trigger, which means I wanna block early. Diamond Breath. Just deal a load of damage here from both Cold and the Ice Lance. Sunblock. She's very close to death now. We're still on like half HP. Slightly lower than half, I guess. Okay, so this is going to protect most of our HP, and the Frost Refraction does the rest. We just Ice Bullet for extra damage, and we're gonna have an Ice Wing next turn as well, so a kill here seems exceedingly likely. They just Fairy on Ice. Eruption gets us back to the Fairy, like to the Ice Wind we just created. And now finding our damage should be very simple. Yep. So Ice Bullet, Venom Breath, and Ice Shot, and she dies to the cold, and that's the Act 1 boss. Okay, so not super hyped about throwing knives. Fragments of the World is very, very good in my opinion. We just get to, remove 2 basics for 2 uncommons or rares. And we do like our blue mana. However, standard cards is also very good. And does give us black, which I think is... I think blue, green, black is probably the strongest 3-color combination. And it gives us access to my absolute favorite card, which is, as you probably know, Century's Doppelgangers. So yeah. Picking up Thunder here. Get the money, get the rare. And honestly, all 3 of these are actual options in my opinion. Frozen Orb could be good just by virtue of us not having Blizzard. Like that could be our AoE cold applier. And Gem does generate Ice Bullets. It is 3 mana though for not that much damage, even one upgraded. Honestly, it's kinda funny that I think Blizzard is better than this, and this is a rare. Instant Freeze is also cold, and then the extra turn stuff. Well, Tortoise Shell is just, more damage prevention. With us having a Soul Torch and already having like a ton of Frost Armor, Tortoise Shell seems a little less important. And we do need AoE, so I am going to pick up Frozen Orb here. Just basically as Blizzard minus, honestly. But yeah. Still, we are very, very strong, and I think we can afford to just keep going to elites for now. So, yeah, this path actually gets me the choice of elite and cap here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one. Okay, we just get to Fairy on Ice to raise both attacks. Put a nice wing in our deck. Frozen Throne for Ice Bullets. And it's a shame that we're losing out Diamond Breath here, but next turn we should have a ton of damage just off of double Ice Wind, probably finding our Lances or the Orb and the Ice Bullet we already have. Yeah, let's go for it. That's unfortunate. We did find Ice Lance at the very least. Okay, so this is 37 damage. We just blocked 29. That blocks 26 from the first attacks, and the last one just gets Soul Torched. Costs us most of our blue, but it still leaves us enough for Eruption, Ice Lance, and Bullet, which means I'm going to open with Eruption just to see what I draw. Protection, so yeah, let's just go with that plan. The Ice Barrier, this shot, and we get just probably the Scouter is more dangerous than the Purifier, so let's go for that one. Make it cold, Ice Lance, 18 HP left. Yeah, Soul Torch prevents the third attack from hitting us. And we just get to, pop Frozen Orb here. Bottom one dies to cold. Top one dies to Ice Bullet. And I guess, just to finish faster. Yeah, 0 damage Drone Fight, very good. Oh, I like both of these honestly. Diamond Breath comes pre-upgraded here, which is great. Tiny Glacier is a massive amount of damage though. Generally, I like Tiny Glacier to be upgraded It's a lot more usable at 2 mana than 3. Which makes me think maybe Diamond Breath is the answer. We already have like consistent sources of frost anyway. Really unsure. And I guess keeping the ice bullets in hand. Yeah, no, this isn't. This is just to use all of them together because Frozen Throne only gives me an ice bullet if I don't already have one. So keeping this on hand wouldn't be like worth anything, but I can just actually use all of them in combination anyway, so it wouldn't change that much. I think it's Diamond Breath though. I have a lot of consistent sources for cold. Yeah. And at this point I do want like some card draw, since I do have a lot of mana generation or free attacks thanks to like Haunting Eyes, double Diamond Breath, Ice Wind generation and stuff. Okay, so what we can do here actually is go and Frozen Throne, get rid of the Long Night by using an Ice Wing. We get the other Diamond Breath, which is perfect because I'm gonna use the first one. And yeah, without Long Night here, Ice Bullet, double Diamond Breath gets us a lot of damage and back to a ton of mana. And we just get to Eruption for damage and to see what we draw. Frozen Orb would be like 30 damage, but I'd rather just set up Frost Barrier because if this is at okay, so 30 damage, 56 would be at 47 next turn. We're very far from being able to kill her still because we used most of our damage cards. Yeah, I'd rather just set up defense here. So yeah, we get our Frost Armor. And we slowly like harass her to death with our ice shots. I mean our ice bullets. So this is full block already. I do at this point want to go to like shops to remove the basics, though mostly like the ice shots, since those are polluting my ice winds. But everything I can get rid of would be good. Not gonna Fairy on Ice because she's doing an ungraceable attack, so just get block. And this turn she should be dead, ideally. Yep. Nice bullet, Frozen Orb, and that's it. And that's another damageless fight. So third Diamond Breath might be pushing it, considering we don't have actual card draw. Closest thing we have is the Peaked Cap. So yeah, for now I am going to skip this. If we get some card draw and we find another one, that would be a tempting option. Okay, Shimio. Yeah, I did want to get rid of my basics, so this is pretty perfect. Yeah, we pick up both ice shots, so we can get rid of them, and then just a Leaf of Protection to maintain some semblance of balance between offense and defense. And we got a nice lens, Full Rose, and Luminescent. Luminescent is absolutely an upgrade on our defense. Ice Lens is honestly just better 2 mana strike, so it is technically an upgrade. And the Cool Rose is whatever. Probably the least relevant card of the 3 transformations, but at the very least it's not a card we're gonna see on our Ice Wings, so that's already worth it. We do lose some HP though, because we were pretty close to maximum. So it's not like we only sacrifice max HP, we also sacrifice current HP. But I think it's really just worth it here. Okay, so let's start off with Ice Wing here. Both of these are pretty interesting. This Frozen Orb lets us Diamond Breath. And then we still have Frost Refraction. We're taking damage if we do that though. Well, and yeah, and both popping this on only 1 damage, and also just taking damage for free. So yeah, let's just pick up Ice Barrier. Full block, and set up our armor. Yomu is pretty rough on her Frost armor, because she multi-attacks pretty much every turn. But that does mean our Frost armor is generating huge advantages for us at the very least. Since we actually get to block every turn without screwing ourselves over. Okay, so I guess this is just Luminescent into the attacks. Maybe I should have spell carded, but it didn't seem necessary. Okay, so Frozen Throne here, just to set it up. Actually, if I had started with Frozen Orb, I could have Diamond Breathed. So I guess that was a mistake. So let's just go ahead and set up both Ice Wing and Gain Grace. And do Freeze Shot just so we can apply Cold early. And yeah, we're gonna have 4 cards, so we're gonna draw enough to reshuffle, and the Ice Wing is actually going to be useful. Speaking of which, let's see what we draw, because I do need some cards to not take 42 here. Very Ice is actually huge. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of the Grace. More Cold. 3 damage. And we just pop both our defensive cards. The Grace here is absolutely huge. We are taking a ton of damage here though if we don't block. And it doesn't look like we're able to block very well. Let's see what Ice Wing gets us first. So with the Ice Lance here, I'm very tempted to just, pop the Perfect Freeze, slam Cold into her, and see what happens. If I get On-Thing Ice, can I get any reasonable block cards? I guess Free Shot maybe. And I don't need the Ice Lance to just slam damage into her, I guess, so... Yeah, we do get Free Shot actually, that's nice. So this would be 22, goes up to 35. We'd be taking no damage thanks to the Soul Torch. So that is absolutely what I'm gonna go for. And since she doesn't have Cold yet, the Ice Lance isn't amazing, and this lets us just keep 2 Ice Bullets for now. And yeah, next turn, we're decently likely to be able to burst her. Maybe not for her entire HP bar, but for a huge chunk of it. Diamond Breath here also helps, so let's open with it. Draw a card. As long as helps. So this would be 4 mana, so I can just spend 4 mana worth of cards to see how she looks. And yeah, Ice Lance alone doesn't do it. Perfect Freeze would be 35? 36. So 36 plus 18 plus 9. So 36 plus 27. 63 damage is not actually good enough, so we go in full block here. Actually, this would have drawn me 5 cards, so might have actually been good enough. Still, we'll be taking 15 damage here, and next turn, if we don't kill her with the cards we draw, I'll spell card and finish her off. And this does look like a kill, honestly. Leave enough blue mana for the Diamond Breath. Get rid of the Grace with a shoot for more damage. And this Diamond Breath. Double bullet. And a single one was almost enough, would have been one off because of the gold. So the second one is very much overkill. Swing Machine. Bit late because we already have a ton of good defense cards that could get us, like, you know, maybe another, like an upgraded Frost Refraction or something. Absolutely no interest in any of these, just skipping. Inchling's Ball or Swing Machine. Honestly, like, what defense cards would I even want at this point that need an upgrade? I have plenty of money though, do I really need to sell it? Fine, I'll keep it. I was really considering selling the Swing Machine, but I might still pick up a few upgrades, maybe. If this is the same path but with a better choice. One that we're very unlikely to make, but, you know, better to have the option. This was usual for this. I was waiting to see if we get any cold applying. We don't. Maybe off of this? Nope. So let's just get the cool rose, I guess. One last attempt. Doesn't count when they're not attacking us. So I guess just set up defense so we don't get screwed in the future. And this is actually going to be enough to block the Fox Yokai for like the first 3 or 4 turns on its own. So we get to just focus on the Trickster and focus on not losing our money right before a shop. Okay, this is just thrown into Bullet Islands, and that kills the rabbit, I'm pretty sure. Or gets close at the very least. Very close. Next turn the Ice Bolt will finish it. And as mentioned, we didn't even have to block. Not gonna have to block this turn either. So just pop Frozen Orb here. And I was gonna Diamond Breath, but since we have the Fox Charm, just use both Ice Bullets so we get one next turn. Deal a ton of damage. And at this point, the Fox is already almost gone. And this does it, thanks to the cold. There we go. Yet another perfect fight. Didn't even pop the Soul Torch. Yeah, the peaked cap has been just really excellent so far. So we don't have discard, so the ship's fountain's pretty much useless here. And not really interested on Lily White here. And I don't even think Frozen Throne or like stacks with itself. And even if it does, is like, isn't it going to see that the first one gave me an Ice Ball and so the second one won't work? So not gonna bother with testing this, honestly. But yeah, not picking up the Frozen Throne here. Just skipping and moving forward to our shop. To Touhou. Honestly, I would actually not mind revealing first item of Seija here, but we're about to go into a shop with enough to buy like a rare exhibit, see if we find one, which means I want to conserve all the money I can keep right now. And we do have Portal Gun, so all the money we can get is nice to have. Because the Refreshing Breeze is actually not the worst. Comes pre-upgraded. I do have quite a bit of gold, so it's going to be active most of the time. Secret Cloak, also very solid on defense. Those are the only two I'm really super interested in. I guess Column Friends wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Like, we have a lot of cold damage, but no real scaling, so maybe that could be our scaling. And then we just remove a card, since we're gonna have like a sort of upgrades from this. Yeah, that sounds good, honestly. Actually, first things first, who's our boss? Okay, the Tengu, whose name I don't remember. Not Tenshi is the important part, so yeah. Let's go ahead and just remove one of our basics, and it's gonna be the Leaf of Protection. And yeah, Secret Cloak, Refreshing Breeze, Column Friends. And not interested in any of the new stuff, so we just move on. Should have checked the exhibits, by the way, once I bought the Secret Cloak, just in case the new one was something I was interested in. It wasn't, because it was the one that applies 3 lock on the first damage instance. But just in case, I could have checked. So I'll open with Icewind just in case, but chances are I'm just playing like using my spell card here. Melancholy probably does. Yeah, Melancholy kills the 2 front ones with the Blizzard. I mean, with the Perfect Freeze. I'm just gonna pick this up. Play my spell card. Oh, I missed out on card draw because I have the Sunner cards, yeah. Oh well. Gonna just Refreshing Breeze here so I can upgrade my cards. And I have enough mana for Diamond Breath to generate mana. And out of these, like, is it 5 Frost Armor or is it making an Icewing? Let's just make the Icewing. And we draw it immediately. And that's a very solid first turn. At this point, what we're looking for the most is probably like a Frozen Matrix. Everything else is just unnecessary, I'd say. Which, you know, is made even more obvious when I look at the Suns and I notice how much I appreciate some defense. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Icewing, hoping for anything ice actually. And maybe this finds us another defense card. It does, perfect. And this is almost good enough to block. Okay, wait a second. If I do it like this... Yeah, if I do it like this, I get to Frozen Orb. Followed by Diamond Breath. To generate mana, and that lets me play Luminescent here. Anyway, and then Ice Bullet and Ice Lance. Sadly, can't play both Luminescent and Ice Barrier, but you know. This is the most block right now, and the fight is not gonna last much longer than this. So I'm just going for the short term fight. Oh, and Secret Cloak is +2, so only taking 1. So this is 23. So this plus protection is full block. And I set up Frozen Throne. And next turn, hopefully, we'll finish the fight. Okay, with the Weakened, it's actually gonna be a bit harder. But I'll open with this and then see what happens. So if I want to kill this, the frost, like the cold damage from the bullets is going to be enough. So let's open with this. And now 2 bullets are going to be like 2 damage, and then 36 from the cold. So 49. minus 36. It's not actually lethal. So I'm going to go ahead and kill them in Reiki and block as much as I can this turn. Taking a little bit of damage, 4 specifically. But she's basically done at this point, I believe. Just Diamond Breath, Ice Lance, and one last bullet. Does it. And we took some damage, but not a lot, honestly. So yeah, we're still pretty safe. We get an apple, which, you know, heals us for 12. So basically erase all that damage. Blizzard is absolutely great to see. It's very, very good card in pretty much every Cirno deck that has any cold on it. And we will be upgrading it as soon as possible. Even like it has more priority even than the Column Friends in my opinion. But yeah, just picking up and moving on. So Keystone or Block Toys, yeah, this is just easy Block Toys. Even if we don't add a lot more cards to the deck, or just having a lot more options is still like very, very good. With the Portal Gun, shops could actually have things we'd be interested in. How many upgrades do I really need? Like just Blizzard. Column Friends is also like good, but not super important. So Blizzard is the only hugely important one right now. Something Ice is also nice. But yeah, the Gap gives me all the upgrades I need, which means I don't feel bad about going for a shop, possibly removing, possibly getting better cards. Okay, so open up as usual. I guess the Eruption here is okay, and if we do Fairy on Ice, we get to pick up the Ice Wing immediately, which we are going to. We want to play Luminescent. It is 10p. If I play Luminescent on both of these, I'm basically guaranteed to have the second spell card up for the Elite. I guess I'll play this instead. But if I'm gonna play this, I'd rather just see what I draw first, I guess. Just to shoot. So yeah, Luminescent into Ice Lance for some damage. Hopefully I won't regret doing that, because, you know, I have to probably kill the Spirit or block a massive amount this turn to not take damage. Which is looking rather unlikely. The Ice Barrier and Pressure Breeze is 41. This is 18, 16, and 12. That's gonna be 46. I would take 1 damage, which would pop the Soul Torch. Maybe I just Column Friends. If I Column Friends, like, it just gets popped by the Drawn Girl though. I guess I'll just set up as much evens as I can right now. Get my Frost Armor up. I do lose the Soul Torch, but I still take no damage. And this turn, with the Frost Armor, if we can kill this one, it should be a lot easier to actually fully block. I kinda want a Diamond Breath here, so... I can't do it on the back one, apparently. Because I don't want to spend the bullet yet, I just wanna set a block and throw here. Okay, actually, killing this and blocking for 10 is actually basically the same thing, because it's doing 10 damage to me. So I guess this is what I'm doing here. And we'll be taking 15, so not great. And at this point, I can probably take no more damage this turn. I mean, this combat Full Rose is actually okay here. I have the damage to just kill her. So this is 25 plus 20 plus 18. Not really. Let's see what we draw first. Okay, that's some defense. Okay, so this is 30 damage. If I pass turn right now, I'll have full block thanks to the Secret Cloak, which means doing this also gives me full block. And I guess I'll just go for Daijose so I can have an emergency block option. And now we just get to Frozen Orb into Diamond Breath and just finish her off with all our bullets and lances. Kinda misplayed that combat a bit, which cost me a fair bit of HP, but not the worst thing ever, hopefully. I just realized Inchling plus Block Toys is also like a very good way to generate a ton of max HP. Returning Bridge wouldn't be the worst thing ever. For some reason, like every time I see Ichijo Returning Breach, I think it's really busted because it's like one upgrade is like a 2-mana extra turn that recovers your cards. But then every time I actually play it, it ends up feeling quite bad. So I'm not sure how to feel about the card. Not interested in the other two, that's for sure. Let's see what the other card is first, actually. Another Frost Refraction is absolutely solid. Deliberation wouldn't be bad either, just block or card draw, which we are lacking in right now on card draw. And you know, if this gets upgraded by stuff like the Refreshing Breeze, that is very solid as well. Okay, so that is going to be Deliberation plus Ichijo. Hopefully it will actually pay off this time. And just more normal combats I feel like are the better option here. Okay, so the Ice Wing here easily sets up our Blizzard. And Diamond Breath could let us. So if I do Throwing into a Bullet, that's 4 mana. This gets us back up to 3. I won't be able to Blizzard, but I will be able to play the Ice Barrier and deal a lot of damage on the way. So I think this is actually the better option. Better than setting up Blizzard here. Okay, let's go ahead and just spend off-color mana. Bullet. Breath. That's a lot of damage, and we set up the Frost Armor. We won't need to play the Knight either, I'm pretty sure, for the spell card, so that's gonna be nice to use here. And yeah, this just seems like an obvious bullet for Frost into upgrading part of my hand. I already have enough block. So I could do like Frost Refraction for some Frost Armor, but I'm gonna go ahead and just on Thing Ice here. Honestly, let's just pick this up. That way I don't see it any later. And this is actually a kill, didn't realize. So even more block than necessary. Gloomy Kappa, I never remember which of the two Kappa is the one that starts attacking immediately when the drones die, so I'm just gonna focus on her, not really worry about it. Just Ice Bullet. Diamond Breath. Draw a card, see what I get. Deliberation's not really necessary right now. could just draw. Wait, do I have black mana still? Yeah, I could just draw into Ichigo maybe. And if I don't, I'll probably just set up a nice wing with the Fairy Eyes. Yeah, that seems like a fair compromise. Or, you know, maybe Frozen Orb? Does kill the Kappa. Yeah, let's go ahead and Frozen Orb instead. Got the spell card as mentioned. I'm gonna use this very aggressively on both the Elite and the boss fight. Like on Act 3, I rarely need it, so I'd rather just take no risks right now. Now let's go ahead and Ice Bullet into an Ice Lance. And like, I could just breach returning the Ice Lance, but like, this is a kill. Even if the bottom card wasn't blue, like this is just a kill on its own. So already have one deliberation, and if this is unupgraded, I'm not interested in anymore. Force Depths is very slightly tempting, just so we can actually have a very flexible block card. But I'm not gonna pick it, I think. Let me see what the other cards are first. Yeah, no. I think this is double skip. Very Intellect wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But I did want some card, but we don't need a ton of it either. So let's just go ahead and skip both of these. We also gain like 4 max health off of that, so... So Letty is very, very good here. Dreamcatcher is also kinda interesting. Like, it's basically a removal, but doesn't increase the price of the next removal. So if we remove one more card, this is basically costing us like 96 instead of 121 for all intents and purposes. And it heals 10 and gives us... Actually, I guess we are already at full P right now, so that doesn't change anything. I think it is removal plus Letty. Letty is very good as a consistent source of cold. Deals basically like 54 total damage over her 3 turns if we have like if we Ice Ball it every turn. Yeah, very, very solid. And it does give us, you know, a teammate we can use for the teammate plus frost cards, which we didn't end up picking them, so not really relevant right now, but we could get more of them in the future. The tools are not like super important right now. Like, these two aren't like very relevant in my opinion right now. Water Gun is like insane on Act 1 and gets scores the further in you go. And we have most of our important upgrades, so floppy disk is whatever. Let's just go ahead, remove a basic, pick up Letty here. I'm not 100% sure I want her. I think I do though. We already have a lot of gold. We have column friends for teammates. But we do have one extra turn, which lets her proc twice in a row. I'm actually just gonna save my money, I think. Yep. Yeah, I kinda wish I picked up the Dreamcatcher now, so I didn't spend the other thing. But I guess it's not really important. Maybe Water Blanket with defense and draw? No, I think this is fine. We're just fine as we are. Gonna leave this job now. And we find Nitori here. Hopefully we don't get the Terminator wrong, but it's always the Terminator wrong. Not interested in Melancholy here. Let's see if we find one of our abilities, maybe. Not gonna play Luminescent for sure, so... Maybe I could just pick up Diamond Breath, do Ichijo, like play Diamond Breath into Ichijo, and hopefully we get all the pliers next turn. No, I want to save my extra turn for when they don't have their thing, I guess. So let's just pick up the Liberation here. And I guess just, you know, deal damage just because. Not a great first turn. It's always the Terminator drone. So as I mentioned, I am going to be very aggressive about the Perfect Freeze. I do want to get the Ice Wing off of it though, so let's do this first. Plus it does give me grace for one of Nitori's attacks. Since this is going to consume one of the grace, but the other one's going to stay. So yes, Perfect Freeze here. Maybe just Breeze. Let's see if I find a Diamond Breath first off of this. Frozen Throne instead, huh? Don't think I'm going to set up Frozen Throne right now. I just set up the Ice Barrier here. I block this. Go to 30 block. Raise one of these. The other one does pop the torch. Wait, it's already popped? Oh, it prevented the damage from the Sunner cards. That kinda sucks. Didn't realize about that anti-synergy. Oh well. We'll still only be taking 2 damage then. So yeah, I think it's just pick up the Eruption so we still have Frozen Throne next turn. Set up our defense engine with 20 Frost Armor. Oh, and we have the Secret Cloak, so we're actually taking no damage. Perfect. Yeah, this turn we get to... let's open up with the Frozen Orb. Or Diamond Breath. Am I gonna be able to burst the drone, or should I just go for Nitori? Actually, I might be able to burst Nitori right now. So I would have enough block. This is like... This is 38. So... No, it's close but not quite. I guess I'll just free shot here for more block. Take a little bit of damage and leave her close to death. Well, I say a little bit, this is going to be a chunk, I think. Yeah, it's 13. Oh well. So on thing ice here, pick up the boundary. Basically did that to see if I could get Blizzard set up. This is full block already. And this does kill Nitori, and hopefully it does proc the second effect, but it's not guaranteed. That's Nitori down. And I didn't see what we had at the bottom, but we did get the second effect. Okay, so yeah, this is just going to be very easy here. Diamond Breath. Kinda wanted to do Luminescent so I could gain the power, but Ichijo here. Actually, Ichijo just ends the fight, but I guess I don't really care. I'm going to, like, be completely fine anyway. So let's do this. Set up an Ice Wing. Deal damage. Like, if I'm gonna be completely fine anyway, like, might as well get the 10 power for free. And let's see if I get some Cold Applier. I get card draw, so maybe find it. More card draw. I guess Seija returning breach. Set up an Ice Wing. Do the breach. On the Blizzard. So let's just go ahead and do this. Lemon Breath at the bottom. So next turn it's going to repeat. And we have plenty of damage to finish the fight, I'm guessing. Even after the massive healing. Ice Wing for breath. Just double breath here. And just easily finish the fight with the ice bullets. And there we go. We are a bit low on HP, so I might actually end up healing at the gap rather than upgrading. Don't really want another frozen orb. We already have like a Blizzard plus the first orb as AoE. And the bullet generation is like not that important. And the other two are like whatever, so this is a skip. Yeah, we're kinda low on HP, like not dying levels of low, but doesn't inspire confidence to me. So let's just heal. We even get like 50p, so we actually have access to 2 spell cards on the combat. Because if we do the if we play Luminescent Knight, we're gonna gain 10 power. So yeah, we would have access to 2 if we needed. Here she is, Megumi Izunamaru. So it's very likely we're just taking damage this turn. Which makes me think maybe I just, you know, accept it, call on friends, try and set up. Let's open up with the Ice Wing though. And another cantrip will make the cost of playing my cards the less problem. I'm unlikely to be able to, you know, generate mana off of this. So let's just put it on the bottom. Got a nice lance. Because the biggest issue with Column Friends right now is that I don't get to game block of Careful Deliberation. Can I draw anything that's worth using here? Very Ice would be huge. Ice Barrier would be pretty okay. Okay, so let's... It's only gonna be 3 cards strong is the issue here. If I just spend like a couple of cards. Whatever, I think trying to draw 3 cards here to look for something better is just the better option. Or just rock Soul Torch. If I draw cards and I don't actually get anything, I'm going to be taking like 12 more because the Center are gonna proc the Soul Torch. Maybe I just take 24, set up Blizzard, or set up the Column Friends. Ah, screw it, I'm setting up a teammate. Yeah, just set up Larva. Poison will deal quite a bit of damage eventually. And worst case, I can upgrade my hand when I need it. Actually, I can just upgrade it now. And this will block one of the attacks, meaning I take 12 rather than 24. And I've upgraded a good chunk of cards already. Oh, I always forget about the Secret Cloak, I guess. Still, that was pretty okay, I'd say. All things considered. Skull Rosier. Still not doing great on block. Would Ichijo change anything? Could do like Blizzard and Deliberation. That would be my entire turn. And if I draw Fairy Young Eyes, that's already enough for the defense itself. Yeah, Ichigo here is actually just quite reliable in getting me some form of block I can use next turn. So I'm just gonna set up Frozen Throne, play the Ice Bullet, and pop the bridge. Finally, the card is good. And I guess if I'm getting hit for like 28, this is 13. This is 20, so that is already almost enough block based off of these two cards. Let's pick these two up. Thankfully, not necessary. I can just set up Ice Barrier and Deliberation. Or just Fairy Young Ice. I do Fairy Young Ice. What else am I doing? I guess Diamond Breath is free. And just Ice Bullet for damage. Sure, that sounds fine. Let's spend the correct mana though. Yeah, the game is trying to save mana for Luminescent, but not gonna work, buddy. Oh, I forgot I just got the leaf, so that could also get me grazing unexpected situations. I should think about it sometime. Okay, normally the Ice Wing would be useless because I draw 5 cards here, but since I have the cup, I'm drawing 6 and I'm actually reshuffling. The Grace is screwing me over though, doesn't let me apply any gold here. Let's see if I can get something here to fix that. Yeah, I can. So that's Diamond Breath for mana. Not for damage because of the Grace, but you know. And this blocks most of it and draws me. I upgrades 3 cards. Yeah, let's just go on ahead and do this, I guess. And these went to 0 mana, so that's also good. So yeah, I just got 2 Ice Lance here. Melancholy just for damage. And we even got rid of a Glare, so that's great. Yeah, taking 12. Not ideal, but not the worst. Actually, taking 10, I guess. Now we already like run out of Soul Torch, so we can just pop this for center at some point. That is a lot of damage. We do have quite a bit of luck though, thankfully. I think I'm just blocking with this here. I could technically spell card for like Boundary or Cold Rose, but 8 damage, considering doesn't seem like the worst thing ever. Oh, and as usual, the Secret Cloak. She's getting stronger though, so we need to finish this rather soon. Well, we know that laser's not going to be ideal. We just sent garbage to the bottom. But we do get to set up our Frost Armor here. 35 block for 42 damage, so we're taking 7. Next turn, like we are losing to Spirit here, so yeah. Definitely on a rush to finish this, but the Frost Armor at least doesn't really care about Spirits. I'm absolutely hoping for a Frost Matrix out of the rare reward here. So let's open up with the easy choices and Mana Generation. And now we go ahead and Perfect Freeze. Draw 5. Heal. a bunch of damage as well. More managing. And I get just a Blizzard here, and I'll have enough block from my other cards. Or just the Grace, actually. Sadly, not a good card there. Having the Grace, actually, means that I think drawing here is fine. And I guess this is even more Grace. And Ice Lance for damage. And we have an Ice Wing as well, so... Also, if we Grace, the Frost Armor doesn't go down, right? Yeah. So that Grace was actually somewhat valuable, at least. Okay, this looks pretty good still. So if I do this... into the... Frozen Orb into the Breeze... I'll be upgrading Ice Wing, Ice Lance, and Ice Bullet, which means this goes to 0 mana, and this generates 2 blue, which will be a ton of damage. And yeah, I think if that doesn't get me out of the combat, at the very least it does set up for Spellcard to kill, I'm pretty sure. Let's go. Oh, I'm going to generate one more bullet, so the Refreshing Breeze might actually have a slight amount of RNG. As long as it's not like... Yeah, actually there's no combination where I'm screwed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we get the better one regardless. Diamond Breath here is huge, gives me 1 more mana. So the draw off of Melancholy might actually be relevant. But I think the Ice Bullets would have finished it anyway. We got a bribery. But you know, these are definitely good enough. And we had a rough fight. I'm definitely glad I healed. But we do get a stack 2 without too many issues. And I'm really hoping for a Frozen Matrix. Okay, so no off colors here. I think the Telescopes is going to be the best one here. Not close. Let's us really just look for Frozen Throne. Ice Barrier. Just find our good cards early on. Helps with the Long Night as well. So yeah. Chasms wouldn't be awful either, but the green mana's much worse than the blue one. And the Philosopher's is okay, but like doesn't offer us a tangible benefit most of the time. So yeah. Okay, so Ice Blooded is nice, but Frozen Matrix was exactly what I've been asking for quite a while. And another Ichigo's is whatever. Yeah, Frozen Matrix here, 100% the pickup. And we definitely want to upgrade it. So yeah, if I wanna upgrade, I wanna upgrade these two for sure. So I'm actually gonna go to the gap here. I'm not gonna worry about elites or shop. Plus trade here with Sumerako means that I might want to, you know, keep my money. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I have double Diamond Breath in hand, so I absolutely want some Breeze if I can get it. Need some Cold. Actually, the Frozen Throne does it already, huh? Okay, let's ignore the fact that Luminescent Knight exists. We do need the Ice Wing here for the managing. If we're gonna play the Diamond Breaths. We get a Blizzard, and the Frost Refraction is gonna guarantee the activation. And since these two have Amulet, we do have to focus on Suwako here for the Ice Bullet. And we get to just double Diamond Breath here. And the Blizzard is nice, but don't want to take all this damage, so we just Refresh and Breeze. Upgrade a few of our cards. We even upgraded an astrology for later. And we can just pass this turn here. Take no damage. We got like a lot of block from Secret Cloak, but didn't really need that either. Lost the bridge, but we get to keep the Frozen Matrix here. And that means Fairy on Ice is fully blocking all of this. And I guess we can just Astrology to get the Ice Wing immediately. Can we get any more mana for the Ice Barrier? Not really. So I guess we're just picking up Frozen Orb. And we Boundary, we Ice Bullet for some more Frost Armor. And we'll be taking no damage, but getting the Soul Torch pop, sadly. Or maybe not even that with the Secret Code? No, we are getting the... yeah. That's a shame. But not a big deal, thankfully. Lost the Ice Bullet. Doesn't... Actually, it kinda does matter, we have double Icelands here. And none of these actually help us there. I guess I can just set up Ice Armor. Well, this kinda sucks. I didn't want Astrology for the Ice Barrier. Okay, so that's already full block. So I don't really wanna waste the Ice Lance damage for a single Frost Refraction. So let's just try and get rid of Sueko soon, since she's gonna be frogging half our deck very soon. I don't know how many cards she actually jinxes when she actively does it. Or when she does this action. Lost another bullet. Getting kinda screwed on our bullets. Losing our frost, like our cold sources. Fallen Friends could maybe give us a Letty. Yeah, we do get Letty. Use it immediately. Time on Breath. Free Shot and Full Rose. And we have Grace, so we're not going to be taking damage. And Sueko is very, very close to dying. Worst case, I will Perfect Freeze if I need to. But I'm hoping to finish this combat without need for the spell card. The Blizzard here is very likely to just finish Sueko herself. Actually, just guaranteed does it. Do we get the reprisal? We do. So Sueko's dead, this is dead. You just have to worry about this. You already have enough block for it, so just draw 3 cards. Play both shoots. We even got Grace from using green mana. And yeah, the fight was a bit scary, but not an actual problem. Oh yeah, the Blizzard just ends it. Kinda reconsidering the Letty now. Did kinda save us hard there. And we do have Frozen Matrix now. That actually makes it a little better. Not picking up any of these though. That's guaranteed. And yeah, let's pick up Letty. Kinda regret not picking the last one up, so let's do it now. Okay, so we do get to start on blocking. Yeah, honestly, block into Ichijo just seems like a good way to get rid of the Long Night. Or maybe just Cool Rose Deliberation for block here. Sure, that's also fine. Next turn we can probably Astrology until we find our Blizzard. Hopefully we'll get some defense though, so we can take no damage from the Speedster. And we have Luminescent here, yeah. Wanna Ice Wing to make sure that the Blizzard set up. And this actually allows us to take no damage too. Yeah, leave Frozen Matrix on the bottom. Very nice. Astrology for the Ice Wing. Another Ice Wing. Let's pick up Frozen Orb. And we Blizzard. The Grace keeps us from taking damage. And the Blizzard kills both of the crows and deals massive damage to the Tengu next turn. Zero damage fight, pretty much already guaranteed. I mean, technically not yet, because, you know, the Tengu could still screw us. But yeah, Ice Barrier here just means there's no shot we lose, we take damage here. Frozen Throne. Just deal damage. On Thing Ice here gets us the Diamond Breath. Extra mana. And we get to actually play anyway. Let's see if we can just kill her instead. This is 21 block. It doesn't kill her, but I could draw, but just playing getting the block side is just guaranteed. Taking no damage here, so no reason to rush. And yeah, just Blizzard here ends the fight. Frozen Specimen is very tempting. It is unupgraded though. Oh, upgraded Glacier is absolutely huge. Yeah, this is 100% to pick. So, am I picking Specimen is the question. My basics and my free shot are probably like my worst cards. Ice Lances are not like amazing either. Considering it's like it is 18 damage, but you know I get more damage off of cold mostly. I think this is fine to take. Okay, so not taking the portal, that's for sure. But am I taking the Exhibit and the Misfortune? I don't think I am. I didn't come to a shop this time. And I already saved enough money for Sumereko, plus if she asks us for like the Breach or the Frozen Orb, we could actually just trade the card instead. Mostly the Frozen Orb. The Breach is fine too, honestly. As long as she doesn't ask us for the Frozen Matrix. So the money is not that important, so let's just skip. And we upgrade on the gap as mentioned. Just Frozen Matrix. Twice as much Frost Armor for each time we apply cold. She asks for Frozen Orb. So, Gift of Nature could be good with like Tiny Glacier for burst damage. Or just recovering one of our block cards. Or you know, Diamond Breath on turns where the enemy's cold. Tortoise Shell is a decent defense card, but not super interesting either. Honestly, if I could upgrade this, I'm pretty sure I'd be picking this up. Oh, just... We don't really have a lot of teammates or anything, but column friends plus that gives us a very, very good late game scaling if we need it on Seija and stuff. And it does basically mean Letty just regenerates her own unity forever. Okay, so which upgrades do I absolutely really just need right now? Probably Specimen, probably Blizzard. Maybe Bridge. I could just do this on Act 4. If this is just for Seija, could just be Act 4. Could just be Act 3 for Remy. Yeah, I think this is actually worth taking. Frozen Orb has been very good as like Blizzard minus, but now we have actual Blizzard, so I'm going to trade it away and pick up Seasonal Fantasia. Do the Act 4 trade, and yeah, double combat plus elite here seems like the obvious option. At this point I'll probably upgrade rather than remove at the shops, but I have enough money where I'm not really worried about spending like 50 instead of 25 on an upgrade. I do have a glacier, so the Diamond Breath could be useful. So I'm not gonna be able to do Returning Breach, because I'm gonna have to spend one of the colors. So let's, yeah, just leaving the green automatically. You just refresh Embrace, upgrade a few cards. Plus this is like 29, so we get 32 from the Secret Cloak. I'm actually remembering Secret Cloak, that's very good progress for me. Let's just do this. Upgrade Boundary. 0 mana Ice Bullet. Let's just use it now because I get an Ice Bullet next turn anyway. And yep. Fully blocking. Hopefully only have to block 30 from the bottom one next turn, so I kill the top one. Oh, I didn't have Ice Throne yet. I don't know why I thought I'd get a bullet right now. That was definitely quite the sleep. Let's look for Diamond Breath. That way I could probably use Blizzard plus Frozen Matrix if I need to. Or Ice Barrier here. Maybe I just Perfect Freeze and look for Blizzard anyway. Which means I want to leave hand space, so I'm actually gonna pick up Pulveros here. Just because it's 0 mana. Okay, get rid of these two. Take the Unthing Ice. Not gonna pick up Fantasia. Okay, so I guess I'm just using the Boundary. Oh, Perfect Freeze has Seashell with Soul Torch. God damn it. Still worth it. Spirit. Okay, so Iceland's here kills, and then the block on the Grace from Fairy Young Ice is already good enough. Or rather, this Blizzard also kills, and lets me Fairy Young Ice anyway, and also repeats itself next turn, because I have Evercold Seasonal Fantasia here. Yep. And that is basically the end of the combat, with no damage. Bit of a clusterfuck, so I had to spend a spell card, but that doesn't really worry me at this point. It's not like I'm going to depend on the spell card, so it's nice to just use it when it's an actual advantage. Just save HP and mental energy, I guess. In plain sight doesn't look bad. Pumps pre-upgrade. Not take any of these for sure. Okay, so by type, how many defense cards do I have? Like 6, and then these 2 skills. But like 2 of these are just boundaries. And the free shot. Yeah, I'm picking up one in plain sight. 29 cards is still like not too bad. Frozen's pressing here is huge. Get rid of Long Night on the shoot. Ice Wing for another Ice Wing, it seems. Yeah, let's go ahead and Tiny Glacier. Let's kill the orbs first. Diamond Breath. Full Rose finishes it thanks to the gold. Could just do returning. Oh, I don't have black mana, so these 2 are immediately not useful. So let's just get rid of everything. Not useful either. Very Young Ice is great. And yeah, I have to raise, so I can just pass turn right now, I guess. Keep my bullet in my ass wing. Okay, so let's go ahead and Ice Wing. Send a blue card to the bottom. So Blizzard has a reprisal. And I would have liked to Frozen Matrix first, but I also wanted to do Diamond Breath, so yeah. And now Frozen Matrix would get me, yeah, thanks to the Secret Cloak, this plus Ice Bullet. Honestly, don't even need to Ice Bullet, so let's Ice Lance the bottom orb. Keep the bullet, this is 4 block. Yeah, taking no damage. And this is still gonna give me extra Frozen Armor next turn. Frozen Throne. Nice Barrier. Nice Bullet. She has gained 0 firepower from her thing. And I still have 30 block. There's absolutely no fucks giving about her abilities. And yeah, this is just, you know, Letty. Use the ultimate. Ice Bullet. And that's the fight. Nice. Upgraded Frost Refraction is actually kind of tempting. Jet another one here. That might be a bit too much defense though. Maybe not though. Like I have a cantrip here, like Melancholy also draws. This can draw 3. This can exile my some of my worst cards. Like double upgraded Frost Refraction here is basically all the block I could need along the Matrix and the Cold. So it honestly sounds pretty good. Ah, screwed. At this point though, that is pretty much the limit of cards I can add, and I should remove one. Just so I have like 30, which means 5 cycles. Obviously the card draw is going to change that, but just making the number of cycles, if I do nothing, lower, so I can see my deck more often. Yeah, I'm not gonna... This is 9 tempting actually. Very, very tempting. It's the only thing in here that I really want to take. Angus Fang wouldn't be bad either. Regardless though, for now... Oh, actually I was going to upgrade, wasn't I? Yeah, upgrading the Fantasia. I remembered. Or the Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard first, I'd say. Okay, I am getting Undying. I have peaked Cap and the Astrologist. It's very, very good early on. Like early on in the combat. But I should absolutely not add a single extra card to my deck at this point. Not gonna buy the Tengus Fang, even though I kinda want it, so I can save enough money for 2 card removals from this shop and Act 4. Because I do need to just remove some cards from my deck, that's for sure. At least a couple of them would help quite a lot. Enemy Cirno comes with healing, so not anything to worry about. The Diamond Breath would be nice if we actually had a source of cold. Tiny Glacier doesn't really do much either though. Let's see if we can find a... Okay, this gets most of the block we need actually. This plus refraction is already good enough, so let's go ahead and do this. Wait. Oh, I was crying. I wasn't picking a card. God damn it. That was so dumb. So this would be 22 plus 8, 30 block. Not good enough on its own. But with Boundary and the Secret Cloak, it should be fine. Yep. Okay, so Blizzard into Diamond Breath and Refreshing Breeze seems really good here. Or maybe just Fairy on Ice. Our cards are mostly upgraded already anyway. So maybe the Breeze isn't necessary. Got the Glacier we sent earlier. Let's focus on Cirno, yeah. I think she scales harder than Eiki. Even though Eiki's always attacking, and Cirno might not be. The scaling on Cirno scares me a bit more. Let's see if we get something to do with our mana. Yeah, Ice Bear is perfect. So we set up our Frost Armor and don't take damage because of Grace. So yeah, we're very, very close to fully set up for the combat. Princess Undying here gets us a massive amount of barrier. So I can feel free to just set up even more. Whatever. Oh, the Frost Refraction is nice. I guess I'll be spending the Splash then. And since I have Frozen Throne, I do want to spend the bullets. So it goes on Cirno. Okay, so Fantasia's at the bottom. However, if I do Letty plus Ichijo now, I can do Fantasia next turn without issues. And I'm gonna have enough block from the armor and barrier. So yeah, let's go ahead and do Letty. Ice Bullet. Just because we don't get to play it after the bridge. And get... So we're gonna have 7 mana. And Fantasia's gonna take 5. So not much else we're gonna be able to do really. So yeah, picking up the Frozen Matrix would be kinda useless. I'd rather just let it shuffle into the deck after. Let's just pick up a Boundary and like Eviction Order so we're not drawing it later. Yeah, this turn we just do Fantasia. The Boundary we picked up specifically for this. And at this point, Letty is never losing Unity. So we have her applying Cold every turn. Okay, mana freeze here is a bit of a bother, but not a big deal. Actually, I guess we can just call on friends now. Second Letty is absolutely great. And once we find our Frozen Matrix again, I guess I could have looked for it with the Ice Wing now. I'll probably do that next turn. Oh, we actually didn't have enough. We took damage. I mean, not really took damage, but lost the Soul Torch. I guess I should have paid a bit more attention. So, I'm going to go ahead and look for the Frozen Matrix. Didn't find it here. So let's go ahead and Ice Bullet. Diamond Breath for mana. And just play my entire hand basically for defense. Except shoot, I guess, but... Oh no, 5 damage. And yeah, it's technically RNG, but they should generate enough Unity for each other that they'll never run out of it. And we did find our Frozen Matrix now. And I'm actually going to agree with the auto tapper here. I just played Luminescent. Oh, this is not good enough. 24 and 38. I didn't realize it was gonna hit me so hard. Let's do this. Get Princess and... Ah, goddammit, I wanted to keep both of these. As I'm picking up this specimen. And... Ice Bullet plus the Secret Cloak plus the Letties. Should be enough luck this time. Okay, I do think it's exactly enough now actually. Yep, 38. Oh, the goddamn Kasumi knives. Never mind. Still, only Aiki left at this point, because the Blizzard's going to make sure Cirno dies. With the Icelands. And yeah, at this point it's just Aiki to worry about, so let's just gain some block here. Secret Call could have been enough, goddammit. And yeah, at this point, just applying Frost is going to give us more than enough, because we have like 38 Frost armor, so no worries here. We can just go ahead and draw cards, so we can get more damage. And this should be it, actually, with the free attack into Glacier, into Bullet, and the Icelands for good measure. And yep, took a bit of unexpected damage, but you know, wasn't exactly a super hard fight. Wooden Fish will heal us for the boss as well, so yeah, everything's fine here. Not picking up anything. If Deliberation was upgraded, I would have done it, but not in this case. Last supply from Raisin. I mean, radio is like way too late for it, so I'm just picking up Parcel here. Free extra block on turn 2, it should be nice. And yep, going for the shop for removal. The only absolutely necessary upgrade is Seasonal Fantasia, and I'll just do that at the gaps. Missing one astrology because of the rabbits. I guess because of the tables back, but you know what I mean, I hope. Yeah, let's just gain health, since I'm pretty sure I can block this. Ice Wing, Cross Refraction. And I mean, I did pick it up, but I think I'm actually not gonna use it. Just kind of free shot instead on boundary. And yeah, fully blocking here. The boundary wasn't necessary, but also like I didn't have anything else to do with the mana. The Cool Rose is actually gonna be pretty nice this combat, just as a free attack. Diamond Brush for free mana. So this is 32. So Careful Deliberation plus the Secret Cloak will be good enough. Can I get... do I have any Ice Winds in here? Or anything that gives me mana? Could get another Diamond Breath, technically. Let's try. I guess I'll just be happy with Princess Undying here. Do I Blizzard or Fantasia after, though? I guess Blizzard. This is gonna be like 4 damage instances on each of them. As usual, just focus on the front rabbit. That one scales offensively, while the back one generally just scales defensively with the snacks. So the front one is usually the one that's gonna give you issues early on. It is just mana generation, Frozen Matrix, Cross Refraction. Frozen Throne first, actually. And just, yeah. This gives me enough block, along with the barrier. And I've set up my Matrix, so at this point, just applying a Tome of Cold is actual block. So let's... Frozen's passing away the Islands. AoE and Ice Wing upgrade is gonna get us quite a bit of mana later. In fact, pretty much guarantees I'll have the Ice Barrier set up now. If I didn't get Ice Barrier on as one of the choices, it would have only been Icelands and On-Thing Ice, and On-Thing Ice would have 99, like 66% of the time cutting us the other card. Actually, I think 100% because I'm sending one of them to the bottom, so the 2 that are right before it I could see. So yeah, would have been 100% actually. So. Frost into Diamond. Let's see what we have on top. I'm gonna get enough power from the others, like from these dying. Doesn't really matter, nothing to do with my mana. So just deal damage and block a tongue. Where's my lady? Did I not play her? I guess I didn't. I'm surprised. Here she is, though. Honestly, don't even need to block. Just keep applying cold for the Frost Armor. And the Secret Cloak and Lady will take care of the rest as well. That's kind of rough, but not a big deal. I mean the purification, by the way. Can't play the like half my hand because of it. But the cold is gonna get rid of the first rabbit here. Now we only have one to go. She does attack us immediately, but we were already ready for that. Kind of a shame we didn't get the Fantasia. I could draw it now, but it costs me a green anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna lose Letty here. Maybe I can get another one. Larva would also be nice, actually. Poison's gonna be a damage instance every turn for free. So yeah, let's just go ahead and Ice Bullet, Blizzard. And Larva actually helps here, because they already have poison. So I get to just upgrade and play the Fantasia for only 2. Which is not useful now, but it will be useful once I get back to the column fronts. And just keep doing damage, generating infinite frost armor. That's a lot of damage. I think this is the first time where the combos has actually lasted long enough for her to gain firepower of the snacks, without me having basically already lost the fight anyway. So it's not something I'm used to seeing. Yeah, upgrade the deliberation here, some damage. Probably gonna Ichijo here. Actually, don't need to. The gold actually finishes this. And yeah, if I didn't have enough damage, Ichijo would have gotten me an extra turn to do it. Blizzard Plus is extremely good, but I don't need a second copy, I'm pretty sure. And none of these interest me. I guess the Swift Call interests me a little bit, but don't have that much mana. And I don't want to add any more cards to the deck if I can help it. As for last event, we get Suzunang with Kozuzu. Do you have any book we can leave here? No, then I kind of want to keep my money, honestly. Plus, Cirno probably doesn't know how to read anyway. So yeah, as mentioned... that's a shame. If I had like 13 more gold, I would have probably bought the rod and upgraded here. I could remove for free at the cups. That sucks. So I guess, yeah, I'll have to just remove and upgrade at the cups. Well, my next upgrade is just gonna be Fantasia and then Frozen Specimen for the Seija fight. So let's just go and remove the shoots here. Honestly, maybe I should have removed the Freeze Shock, because at this point it's like super mediocre. And it's a blue card that my Ice Wings can get. I have enough money for the removal off of the boss, most likely. I'm actually gonna pick up the Ballistic Shield here just in case too. Don't think I'll need it, but better to be prepared. Okay, so Doremi here does give me next like a free turn of setup. I feel like throwing Ice Wing and Diamond Breath might get me to play Matrix here. This spends 3. So bullet spends 1. No, that's 2. We just frozen matrix, not worry about it. Oh, let's see what I get off Ice Beam first, I guess. Frozen throwing Ichijo just could be good, honestly. Oh no, this is upgraded, so I actually get to spend the black mana here and do Time and Breath into Ichijo anyway. Thanks to the upgrade giving me rainbow mana, I mean philosophers, whatever. And yep, Ichijo Returning Breach. Time and Breath is gonna be free, because this was already gold. Because if I do Breeze, like, I upgrade part of my hand, but I think it's just Fantasia. Like, if I do Freeze and it hits Fantasia, that is great. Because I do want to upgrade my cards. Screw it. All skill, baby. Never didn't have it. And the cold wakes her up. And we basically start the fight with Frozen Throne and Fantasia up. So let's open up with Princess. Do the bullet for Diamond Breath. Let's see if we can find cards to exile. The Icelands and the Cool Rose seem good enough. And these two seem good enough for my next turn. So we do Splash. Frozen Spasm in these two away. Nice Barrier. It is 64, but no, it can't be 60. 56, sorry. So Secret Cloak I think is not good enough, but with the Soul Torch it will be good enough and will be fully set up. Yeah. And at this point we're only missing the Matrix. And we did draw the Ballistic Shield this turn, so let's just use it. This is what I bought it for, basically. This kind of situation. We could Ice Beam for the Frost Refraction. To use this mana. Since we Ice Winged, the Blizzard's gonna beat. And we just... Do we call them friends or just apply Frost? This is tongue damage, let's just do it. Kinda didn't want to do this because, you know, we have a dead Ice Bullet now. Since we're gonna miss out on the Frozen Throne one, but it is a lot of damage, so like not gonna bother with the Column Friends just for that. We Ice Wind so we can set up the bottom card to be blue, giving us a free Blizzard here. Very nice, seems nice. Nice way to spend our green mana. And same issue as before with the Tiny Glacier, but it is, just like before, a ton of damage. We kinda wanna find Our Lady though for the Fantasia. Or the Frozen Matrix. Okay, so we're creasing one of these. So that means 14 times 3 is 42. So like Frost Refraction and Free Shot does it. Sadly, Ice Bullet, Frost Refraction and Ice Lance does not do it, I think. Because with 2 plus 15 40. Actually, with the cloak it does. Never mind then. Secret cloak. Wait, I guess I miscounted. We got it exactly though. Thought I'd have 40. Not sure. Maybe I counted the Islands as extra frost armor? I don't know. Okay, so this is a very simple plan. Just Diamond Breath. Just doing this for the extra upgrade because we can play the rest of our hand anyway. Diamond Breath. And just play Aura Block. Take 0 damage. Have 2 Grace up for next turn. I guess 1, because she takes 1 away. And she is at the border of dreams, but we have still quite a bit of damage here. And yeah, even if she summons now, it's probably too late for her. Let's get Star here, just because she deals the most damage. And her active could come soon and give us a ton of damage plus a frost application. So yeah, like she starts generally with Yomo the Tengu, I believe. So not worried early on. And then afterwards we just finish the fight first. Speaking of which, nice ice baby. Kinda hoping not all that unity would go on Laddie. So this is basically 12 block. So yeah, right now Luminescent is the most block we can get. Because Yomu does attack first. How many 9 months are we at? Just to... Okay, yeah, let's just Luminescent Knight here. For the block. And next turn it should be relatively simple to just finish the fight, even if we're taking slight amount of damage here. Yeah, 14. Oh damn, that's Junko. Maybe just Blizzard. Into an Ice Bullet. Actually gets us Starry Ultimate as well. But we just get to do Letty. And she dies to the gold. And we didn't take that much damage, so we're completely fine. Spider Lily should be useful if the first stage item is teammates. Not interested in any of these. And as mentioned, I'm upgrading here for Fantasia. So this can help us with Remy. And yeah, Remy combat might be hard, but should be very simple to execute at the very least. Oh, and we did get the healing from, you know, the wooden fish. Okay, so yeah, let's open up with Specimen. So we can get rid of long-running eviction order. Very, very good early draw with Specimen order in hand. And you just Fantasia plus Letty or just Blade. Just we are taking a lot of damage here. Still have 3 card plays, so let's see what we can get. Shame that this is on the top, because I would have done Ichigo if I could play this next. If I get that right now, 24 plus like 5 from the secret cloak. It will pop the soul torch, but I will be taking no damage. That sounds good, honestly. Let's just go with this then. Shame I couldn't keep the Soul Torch though, since, you know, turn 2 is always Gungnir. But I do seem to have drawn quite enough block for it. And, you know, also have the Parasol, thankfully. And there we go. No damage taken. Still no damage dealt either, though. Okay, so Column Friends is gonna be very good here. Kinda sad that Star's our best option. Let's go for it. Probably wouldn't be if this was upgraded. Okay, I don't want the Ice Wing, but I do want the Grace here. So I'm going to go for it. And Ice Barrier seems like a good way to end the turn here. Once we're fully set up, I'll have like zero fear of Remy. But it's gonna take us a while. So open up with Blizzard. Diamond Breath, gets us some mana and removes the Grace. And I just get to do In Plain Sight plus Force Refraction here. And since I'm gonna be retaining 5 cards and I have peaked cap, the Ice Wing here is actually something I want to use. I absolutely want to play Frozen Matrix next turn, so I'm leaving it in the deck. Yeah, the Ice Winds and the Astrology are not exactly great against Remy. But we do get to the Matrix here. Plus Letty, and even just double Ice Wing into Glacier for exact mana. I mean, not Glacier, the Frozen Throne. Let's put the Blizzard on the bottom, I guess, because I do want to have it available. And there we go. That's our turn. And at this point we are very much fully set up. And I'm not scared of anything Remy can do to me. Shame about our lack of frost though. Let's just get rid of her Grace. Okay, Star is very close to her ultimate, so maybe I'll just, you know, use her. Just so I can open up hand space for my next Column Friends, really. Might even get another Star and then I have Source of Lock on. Not that it'll last long since like she applies 1 each turn and Remy loses 1 each turn, I guess. Regardless, let's just go for damage now. And I can set up Blizzard. And yeah, next turn we're most likely going Star into Column Friends. Or, yeah, Star, Column Friends. I guess if I'm gonna Column Friends I don't need to start immediately. I mean, if I'm gonna Ichi you I don't need to start immediately. Let's open up with Call, get another Letty. Nice Bullet, full Rose, just because it's free to use right now. And Ichijo for both of these. Column Friends being the actually important one. More Lettys, more! Eventually we'll just be able to set up a chain where we play all of our ladies and just apply cold 10 times and she explodes. Yeah, let's just go ahead and call Rose plus iPhones here. And she goes low enough to do her Rage Face. So she's gonna be flawless this turn. You're always flawless, Remy. Don't let the others tell you otherwise. You know, other than the weakness to sunlight, not being able to cross flowing water, etc, etc. Yeah, we can just keep defending, letting the ladies do their thing. Stack even more block with our barrier. Oh hey, Blizzard. And just, you know, get rid of her grace, I guess. Yeah, we're generating like 6 frost armor per turn. This is just pretty ridiculous. She really just cannot get through us. And you know, if the game loves me and wants me to have fun, our rare reward from beating Amelia here will be Century's Doppelgangers. And if it isn't, too bad. I don't think we need it. I just wish we got it. Because, you know, it would be kind of fun to just have the frozen armor getting us like 200 block each turn. Yeah, we can just finish the combo now. Yes, Letty, Letty, Letty. And I think the second one is already lethal. Yeah. So, any luck? First off, Bottle Soul, kind of irrelevant at this point. In fact, it would only be negative if she had the summon item, because that just restricts us from being able to farm P for like a third spell card maybe. Don't need the accuracy on Gungnir for what should be obvious reasons, and the third color doesn't really help at this point. So I'm just gonna pick up the Ancient Megatama. It is at the very least some mana generation on the turns after I play stuff like Frozen Matrix or Princess Undying, or some of my 3 mana cards on turn 1 with the Long Night in hand. None of these seem all that interesting. I guess Wimbits is at the very least like block plus weak with retain. So I guess this is the one we're picking. The Ice Blooded is like, if upgraded, is like 80 burst damage. But we're not looking to burst right at this point. We're just looking to sit behind an endless ice wall and let our teammates do the job. So yeah, just Wimbits here. Okay, so I don't have enough mana for both removal and card draw actually, and an upgrade actually. So maybe 2 upgrades instead. Just Ichijo for the mana reduction and Frozen Specimen for the what do you call it? The upgrade in general. And I want to upgrade Column Friends as well if I can. I guess Ichijo is the least important of those. So yeah, we're gonna be upgrading twice. Because I really do want the extra Fairy of Light option. Luna isn't exactly great for what I want her. Actually, this reduces the chance I see Letty though, which is the most important one. Actually, screw that. I'm upgrading the bridge. And that way, Column Friends has a bigger chance of just seeing Letty. Okay. Let's open up with Princess here with our full hand. Getting back some more mana. Ice Wing. Very nice is like 10 block. I guess we can get back the Ice Wing immediately with an Astrology. So let's try it. And we have Column Friends next turn, so that's great. Yeah, we use this. Okay, so the thing is, I kinda wanted to Frost Refraction, but Secret Cloak will give us enough block. Almost enough block, I guess. If I just play this, thanks to the Grace and the Barrier we already have. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick this up. Play it. And yeah, we're gonna lose the Soul Torch, but I think we're taking no damage. Yeah, we were too off for Soul Torch to stay, sadly. But against Seija, Soul Torch is not generally doing all that much anyway. Okay, so start off with Cool Rose. We did get the summon item actually. That's great, because I think that's the best one for us. Let's get rid of Eviction Order. Cool Rose at least gives me block, so I'm gonna remove this shit here. Just Matrix, Ballistic, and I guess Call. No Letty. That's the star then, since she's gonna be summoning. And just Dirty Crow. We're gonna take decent chunk of damage on this one. Only 8, I guess. Yeah, this is the last turn when I can afford to really take this low. At this point, she's gonna get another item, and I really just wanna start fighting a bit faster. We get the Letty, and we already have the Fantasia up. Let's see if we can get like a Blizzard or something. Tiny Glacier will do. And let's just Diamond Breath here. Okay, the cards I want to use at this point are like bullet into Ichijo, so I can just kind of waste the in-play side. And I guess the Grace is actually maintained, like mostly maintained on the extra turn, so we get back, I guess, Glacier and Diamond Breath, so we can get Seija below 900 at this point, and then ideally we'll do like 300 each turn. These are free right now, and with 8 mana, and this hand I guess is just Blizzard into Ice Barrier. The Doll of Belladonna is actually like rather rough, huh? Because even if we kill her, she's still poisoning us and dealing damage. Not like a big amount, but you know, an annoying amount at the very least. But seeing as we got like a ton of mana from the Spider Lily, we can just do this. And she'll die to the cold. Or to Star, I guess. And yeah, she's below 900 now, so if we do each 300 each turn, we'll be fine. She has the T-Spout, so we got vulnerable here. Let's Yield Star. Let's see if we can find... Oh, I didn't even look at our draw pile. That was my bad, for sure. Not interested in Icelands right now. I am interested in the Blizzard I know is going to repeat though. And probably just throwing bullets and refraction now. I'll still have a bit of mana left over though. I guess just more block then. Didn't deal the damage I wanted, but so there goes the Blizzard like second part. We have been weakened, sadly. Okay, so I think I'm going to free shot anyway, so I can do this before playing perfect freeze for draw, and I'll draw 4 cards rather than 3. Still like overdrawing 1, but I do want to conserve my mana for ideally better cards that I'll ideally draw. With this, I'll call them friends. I guess Larva here, plus synergizes with Wind Beats at the very least. And this turn, Seija should go below 600. Don't need the Wind Beats immediately though. Yeah, Letty will put her below 600. Although it doesn't really look like we're going to deal 300 next 2 turns though. Okay, so Diamond Breath is free. Not great cards there. Tempted to just activate Letty so we can do Larva and then yield her immediately as well. Let's apply some poison. And actually the Glacier is gonna be enough for the Larva. She's about to cleanse though, so this would just be for the burst damage. We're in turn 6, so we still have quite a bit of time. And my defense is absolutely massive, so I think we can take it a bit slower still. Ideally not like a lot slower, but you know, I can still afford to take the long plan on Larva Ultimate rather than just do it now for like 30 damage. Oh, the glove is going to be quite fucked though. Yeah, not sure I even want to ult now because that's one less card in the deck. But that's also higher likelihood that I keep my better cards, I guess. And it does, like, you know, get rid of the ads mostly. Okay, let's do the cards that barely cost me mana. Ice Wing, I guess for Fairy and Icelands. And I have a 5-card hand. I can perfect freeze to draw 5. Because I absolutely want to deal as much damage as possible right now to Seija. Pretty much no matter what. Blizzard. Before her glove just destroys me by removing all my good cards. Okay, second lead is good. Supply as much frost as possible. Icelands. And that seems to be the limit on the damage I can do, sadly. Leddies are gonna get very close, but not quite close enough, it seems. Let's just generate some more frost armor. I mean, thankfully I don't need to keep a ton of damage, because I already have like 100 frost armor set up. And the like bullets of the Frozen Throne. But I don't want to lose all my damage either. So, Frost Refraction, I do still have like Blizzard, Glacier, Calm Friends. So all the big ones are still in my deck. Yeah, this weakness is actually going to be huge. Because I'm taking quite a bit of damage here, otherwise. Thanks to it, I'll be fine. Okay, I did lose the friends, but I have like Glacier, Blizzard, Diamond Breath. So most of the important stuff at the very least. Well, Blizzard's never gonna double cast though, because I have no card draw. And that means I'm always gonna draw these cards specifically. Though to be fair, drawing these cards specifically is probably among the best hands I could have. Like I get to the Blizzard, Breath, free block, and just, you know, oh, that's Suwako. She has to die. I just saw her. She might screw over my entire deck by just removing a single card otherwise. Wait, what just happened? Oh, okay, that must have been like a small bug there. Okay, so please don't frog any of the important ones. Like anything but Blizzard. I'll literally anything but Blizzard or Tiny Glacier ideally. Jokes on you, Seija, I couldn't draw anyway. Not Blizzard, not Glacier. Goddamn fucking Blizzard. Do I just ignore the ads now then? I still have to kill her. Okay, this gets rid of Suwako at least. And I really didn't think it was possible to lose this at that point. Maybe I was wrong, it seems. And it wasn't even the gauntlet, it was fucking Suwako. I think I'm fucked. I actually think I lost this. So this is 90. So the rest of the damage is extremely awful for me. So let's try and at least reduce the damage I'm taking. And yeah, I guess just separate the ice bullets, because, you know. Again, I think I'm actually dead, because this is 90. And these two have more damage than I have lock. I mean, than I have HP, is what I meant to say. Yep. I cannot believe I lost to Suwako on Seija. Well, it was an okay run at least. You know, his second attempt at a run. I mean, I'd recorded this. The first one died quite early, so. God damn it. Yeah, the practice run died at Ferries. This actually looked pretty good too. It was like Ice Forge plus Heavenly Miracle, give me full hand, Icicle Dance, or very early, and yeah. Yeah, I guess this was a run, that's for sure. Cannot believe I died to, basically died to Suwako on the last fight of this. I guess I took it too slow, and eventually Seija pulled out the glove and the The glove and the Sueko, the two strongest things you can do. Well, that was wrong. Hope you enjoyed it. Next one is likely Cirno B, because I do have like a Cirno B video on the overexplained thing, but it was like a boss swap, so I kind of wanted to get a more standard one and get either show off more traditional teammates, or maybe we get the rare green Cirno claw, which is like the one that uses the midsummer flowers. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. As always, any character requests or suggestions, leave them in the comments. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.